And Prince Andrew, this is where I think it will probably connect into the Rosemary's Baby stuff in terms of Kate Middleton and Princess Diana, in terms of them being this Babylon figure or this Scarlet Woman. There's definitely a royal connection there, if nothing else. It might be nothing to it, but Virginia Giuffre said she was with Prince Andrew, I believe, and I think that's the famous picture. So this was what really got us started on looking into this, was the blue butterfly and what it meant. And we go into this again with Juliet Bryant in the following interview. But there's two versions of what it could be. Now, it could be Lilith, which was the first wife of Adam, who rode the steed Tanin Iva to meet Samael after she split up with Adam and become the beast. Or it could be Psyche, which has a different kind of prospect to it, which I'll go into in a bit. So Epstein victims and the blue butterfly symbol. So Virginia in her logo, so Virginia Giuffre uses the blue butterfly as a logo. Sarah has a tattoo of it. Juliet Bryant put it on her diary a year before meeting Epstein. Epstein started the Butterfly Trust in 2014 to pay off the victims. The investigation discovered that Deutsche Bank had sent 120 wires totaling US 2.65 million, so it's 3.9 million in dollars, for Epstein to the Butterfly Trust to pay off basically people or facilitate some of this stuff. The payments were justified as hotel expenses, tuition and rent, as well as settlement payments of more than US 7 million and legal expenses of more than US 6 million. So the Butterfly is massively involved with this. And this is where I found really interesting. I was like, no way, this is too much. So this is a section from Aleister Crowley's Moonchild. And this is where the young girl, Lisa, I believe, is going with Cyril, who is Crowley really in the book, to this place where they're going to do these kind of these rituals. So an hour's walk brought them to the foot of a long stairwell, damp stonework, narrow between high walls, that led vertically and steep into the very crest of Pilisopo. One could see the old church amid its clusters of houses. Cyril pointed to a house a couple of 100 yards north of the church. It was the most attractive building on the hillside. It's on a hillside, so they would imply that there's something underneath it, possibly. The house itself was not large, but it was built like a toy imitation of one of those old castles. Or what does Trementina look like? What does the Church of Spiritual Technologies front look like? It looks like a toy imitation to be of a house. A toy imitation of one of those old castles that one sees everywhere on difficult heights throughout most of southern and even central Europe. In a word, like a castle in a fairy story. It looked from below, owing to foreshortening, as if it were built over a sheer rampart, like the Potolat at Lhasa. But this was only the effect of merging a series of walls which divided the gardens by terraces. That sounds like a maze. And then Lisa cries out, "Is that the butterfly net?" cried Lisa, slapping her hands with delight. "That," he dissented, "is the net. The place where they were going was named the butterfly net." And Lisa named it the butterfly net, I think, earlier on in the book. That was her name for it. But is that the butterfly net? You've got the Butterfly Trust, you've got the blue butterfly there, the butterfly of Lilith, the butterfly of Psyche.